Hello Mustangs, welcome back to Mustang News. I'm Piper.
And I'm Olivia. To start off episode 13, we have a story on the World Cup, an update on mystery boxes, weather, iPad archives, and a Murkison basketball game recap.
After that, we'll see a teacher spotlight, a middle school tour, see what y'all did over break, and a story on coats for kids.
The Junior League of Austin conducts an annual-wide competition to collect coats for those in need during the winter seasons.
Our school's National Junior Honor Society is helping collect coats. Now let's talk to an NJHS officer about what we are doing for Coats for Kids.
Our goal is 1,000 coats. The aces that donates the most coats wins a prize. The grade that wins, they get an extra outside day. It's November 30th. Yeah, you can donate. I think it's on Pony Express, and $20 is one coat.
Don't forget, bring in any coats you have for a special surprise.
The World Cup is kicking off.
Good morning, I'm Henry. Today we're going to ask people about the World Cup. It starts on the 20th, and we're going to see who people are going to go for and who people thinks they're going to win. Like this person right here. Who do you think's going to go win the World Cup, and who do you go for?
I'm going for USA. I think they might win.
Okay.
Brazil. I don't think Japan is going to win the World Cup, but since they already beat Germany, which was super unlikely, and they're doing better than they normally do, I think it'd be super cool if they win, but I have a feeling it's going to be like Brazil or something.
I think that Britain is going to win the World Cup.
Argentina.
Canada.
I think Portugal is going to win. Portugal.
I think that Mexico's going to win because it's just cooler, but the U.S. also might.
Find out who wins in December and weather.
The weather's all over the place.
Good morning, I'm Henry. Today we're seeing a high of 58 and a low of 52, but those temperatures are going to quickly rise up into the mid and upper 70s by tomorrow, but with a slight chance of rain about 30 to 40%, which will decrease the temperature back down to the 50s and 60s, and they'll go back up to the upper 70s and mid 70s. We're going to see lows near the upper 50s, maybe lower 60s, but we are going to see a significant warm up in the coming week, and this is officially the first day of the end of the 2022 Atlantic hurricane season, and it was relatively quiet. Wow, we didn't see many major storms, but the only major one we had was really Hurricane Ian that hit Florida a few months ago, and I like weather.
Hello Mustangs, today we're going to ask people what their favorite food or what they ate for Thanksgiving is. So what'd you eat for Thanksgiving?
Turkey. And ham is aight.
Panda Express.
For Thanksgiving, I had mashed potatoes and gravy with ham and turkey.
I had mashed potatoes and turkey for Thanksgiving.
I had mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, lots of pie and turkey.
All right, for Thanksgiving, I had turkey like most people, gravy, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, and shockingly enough, stuffing because I hate stuffing, but I actually tried it this year and it was good.
I didn't eat that much for Thanksgiving, but I ate rice.
I also didn't eat that much for Thanksgiving. I just had some turkey, that's it.
Turkey. Pumpkin pie.
Mashed potatoes, and if you say cranberry sauce, you're weird.
Cranberry sauce.
My favorite Thanksgiving Day food is cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is ham.
Favorite Thanksgiving food is fried chicken and tacos.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is mac and cheese.
Turkey.
Turkey.
Mashed potatoes.
My favorite food of Thanksgiving is mac and cheese.
Thank you Mustangs for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Which?
Teacher is most likely to.
Teacher edition.
Which teacher is the funniest teacher at O. Henry?
Mr. Sims.
Okay.
For health problems.
How do you feel about Ms. Bolt saying you're the funniest teacher?
I mean, what's true is true.
And which teacher would be most likely to miss the most days this year?
I would say, unfortunately, sadly, Miss Harrison.
How do you feel about Mr. Sims saying that you're the teacher who's probably missed the most days of school this year?
He's definitely right. I have missed a lot of days of school this year.
Which teacher do you think has the best style at the school?
Style. Miss McIntyre. She has some really cool outfits.
All right. How do you feel about Miss Harrison saying that you have the best style in the school?
I would have to disagree because I think she has the best style just because of the overalls. We all know what I'm talking about. They're the best.
Okay, and which teacher do you think is the most athletic?
Miss Gaffney.
How do you feel about Miss McIntyre saying that you're the most athletic teacher in the school?
I really appreciate that. I definitely don't think I'm the most athletic, but I appreciate that.
And which teacher do you think is the most laid back in the school?
Mr. Carter's pretty laid back.
How do you feel about Miss Gaffney saying that you're the most laid back teacher at O'Henry?
Feels good to me.
Which teacher do you think would run you over with their car?
Miss Bolts.
Miss Bolts?
Round 2.
Which teacher do you think would be most likely to be a superhero in disguise?
Probably Nurse Becky.
She's not bossy at all.
How do you feel about Mr. Sanders saying that you'd be a superhero in disguise?
I think I would say it right back to him.
Okay, and which teacher do you think has been working here the longest?
Coach McKee.
How do you feel about Nurse Becky saying that you're probably working here the longest?
Nurse Becky's probably pretty smart.
And which teacher do you think would be most likely to have hidden talents?
How about Mr. Meta?
How do you feel about Mr. McKee saying that you are most likely to have the most hidden talents?
I'm not sure about that. I don't think I have any hidden talents.
Would you be most likely to trust the most on campus?
I would say Mr. Sanders.
That's a loop. Like and subscribe, Mustangs. Goodbye.
O'Henry beat Murchison in basketball.
20-40.
Coach Gaffney, how many technical fouls have you received this year?
I've received 2 this year.
And the same game?
They were, yes, both in the same game.
Did you get thrown out?
I did not get thrown out of the game.
But 2 technical fouls, and
I was not aggressive towards the ref or towards another coach or player. They were clerical errors. One of my players' number was not on the roster, and during one of the timeouts, one of my girls went on the court when she wasn't supposed to, so we had 6 girls on the court. So that is why I got 2 technical fouls in one game.
So you've never, say, like thrown a chair on the court?
I would never do that.
Do you know anyone who has maybe gotten a technical foul for throwing a chair on the court?
I do know someone. In fact, he's part of my family.
So Coach Gaffney last night on Murchison got a technical foul for, did he really throw a chair on the court like Bobby
My husband,
Hurley?
who coaches at Murchison, did not throw a chair. He slapped a chair because he was frustrated and the chair fell over.
All right, well, go Mustangs.
I'm not proud of his behavior.
The future Mustangs got to visit O'Henry this past week.
This week, O'Henry had elementaries around Austin tour our school.
We talked to incoming 6th and 7th graders to see how they liked O'Henry.
They got to see an inside look on the electives they can take next year and what might interest them. Let's go interview a 5th grader.
How did you like the tour of O'Henry today?
It was great. There was a lot of cool things to see and there was a lot of cool classes.
And what class seems most interesting to you?
I thought STEM looked really interesting because they got to use a lot of cool materials, wood and things, and they said there wasn't a lot of classes like that in other middle schools, so it seemed really special.
How did you like the tour today?
It was amazing. There's lots of cool stuff here.
And what class seems most interesting for you?
Probably the business class. It looks really interesting.
Dance,
Orchestra,
Band,
and choir.
all performed.
let's take a look.
Bye, Mustang. Peace.
Help others to mess out by cleaning the bathrooms, flushing the toilets, and don't leave your trash anywhere.
We only have 3 custodians.
No one wants to flush your
Sassy, moody,
Fat like on this video, subscribe, follow, and destroy that like button.
1, 2, 3.
Make it a great day to be an O'Henry Mustang.